Who the hell's this guy?
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
Jesus. That made me a little nervous. I don't know who the hell that guy was, but he hit hard.
Lovely.
You tried 400 characters, but you got no frost or fire. I'm not sure what you mean by that. Are you on the wrong server? I think you're on the wrong server, Isabel. I mean, as long as you're on Area 50. As long as you're on Area 52, you can pick whatever abilities you want. So I'm not, you know what I mean? You can pick whatever spells you want. Yeah, I mean, you as long as you're on Area 52, once you hit level 10. Hold on a second, I don't want to die here. Once you hit level, once you hit level 10, you get like an ability essence and a talent essence every level, like every level from 10 all the way to 70. Well, at least all the way to 60. I'm not sure from 60 to 70. And then you just go into your here and just pick out whatever spells you want. If you want frost spells, you go into frost, just buy them. Just cost ability essence, but you can pick whatever you want. There's no restrictions as long as you got the ability essence. Then you can purchase it. Yeah, I'm guessing you probably started on the other server. Jeez, we got like tons of them here. You know what I really need is... I don't have execute yet. I need to execute. That's not... I definitely need to execute. I need some more bandages, too. There we go. Also, I got another blue item. The Mark of Current. Taunting Rain increases attack power by 20. If I equip that one, they'll have to unequip the Blood Ring, which is kind of a cool ability. But 20 attack power is pretty good. Oh, I'm not level 31 yet. Oh, okay. Yeah. Oops. Need to hit a vendor soon, too. More blues. A dagger.
Lovely.
This is going to be interesting. Oh, I wasn't sure if it was going to let me do this, but that's pretty sick. Two-handed weapons. I'm dual wielding. I'm not really dual wielding two-handed weapons, but it lets me transmog it to make it look like I am. And they also sheath on my back, which is what most two-handed weapons do, actually. That's pretty cool.
Lovely.
Cool looking, but I can't. Doesn't work for my Wind Fury build and stuff, so let's, yeah, it's not gonna really work.
Lovely.
No, William, this is a server that's hosted in France that's called Project Ascension. And what it is it's basically a classless server, right? So you go to the Ascension website and you download here. Let's see if we can. So one of these links takes us to the website, maybe. Ah, well. There. Waiting for their website to come up. So if you go to ascension.gg, just say, ascension.gg, you'll come to the Ascension website. You can hit play now, and you can just download the it says if your download doesn't start automatically, try again. But I mean, you can just download. Here's the download button, and it's got a launcher, so you just run the launcher. Yeah, it's super cool. So basically, what it is it's a classless system. So you can pick, as long as you're on this server. There's two servers. One server has a draft system where you're going to get cards to choose from, kind of like if you're playing Hearthstone, and you can only pick certain ones. So you're only going to be able to pick certain skills. There's ways to kind of seed the cards so that you get kind of what you want for your build, but I don't really like that. I like the Area 52 server because you can pick whatever you want. You're completely wide open. So if I want to go to Druid and I want to have Moonfire, I can learn Moonfire. If I want to go to a Hunter and I want to learn Feign Death, I can learn Feign Death. If I want to go to a Warrior and I want to learn Charge, I can learn Charge. So you can see my current build. These shows my current build, like what ability. These are the abilities I have, and then when you get down to these purple things, these are the talent points I've assigned. So I've put talents into conviction, which gives. So this is 4% crit. This gives me increased damage on overpower, increased damage with some of my warrior abilities, improved thunderclap. Malice 5% more crit, and thundering strikes here is another 1% crit. So you can see my character currently has a 21.77 chance to crit melee. And you can wear any armor you want. So I've got a transmog. I've got this transmog that I purchased from the shop. And the shop is genius. I mean, the way they did the shop, there's really nice stuff on the shop. I don't like how these chains are kind of floating in the air, but I think the point of these chains like this and the point of this little metallic ring floating here, and there's another one here I didn't even see, and a couple here. I think the point is that you've broken free from the chains. I think that maybe is kind of what that means. I'm not sure, but the store is just genius because they have really good stuff in the store. Each one of their currencies costs 50 cents. So each DP costs 50 cents right now because they're doing a bonus right now. So if I wanted to buy like a mount from the store, like this turtle, it would cost me $2.50 to get the turtle. If I wanted to get like a really super awesome mount, this is a mount that I want to get this mount. Yeah, you get to mix all your talents. Yep. And there's no restrictions on the talents either, meaning that you don't have to pick like for example, I didn't have to pick any talents in the top row here to go ahead and grab Thundering Strikes. So if I want to pick up points in Spirit Weapons, I can totally talent Spirit Weapons once I get some Talent Essence. Well, I mean, I have 2 Talent Essence. I could do it right now. This increases the damage cost by Frostbrand weapons, and it should be. Where's the one that increases? I thought there was one that increased the damage here. The elemental weapons. This increases the damage of my Wind Fury weapon, which I use. So I actually probably will talent this one. Yeah, but you can mix talents, mix abilities to your heart's content. So really cool. I'm loving it. I was so tired of playing WoW. Classic WoW and Burning Crusade WoW are just such bad games, not because the games themselves are bad, but because how people are actually playing the game. How people are boosting and it's just, I don't like it. The culture isn't there. I'm not saying the culture here is any better, but because of the way this game's set up, I can play for months, just experimenting with different builds, just enjoying the freedom of the open class system. Before I even have to like really play with other people, to be honest. So. Yeah, it's really cool. I do have to be careful because I'm flagged for PvP combat here, and if I die, I think my hardcore challenge, Iron Man challenge, is the void. I think. So, gotta be a little careful here. Well, you can unlearn your skills. Hey, Isabel, when you first start, respecking, like respecking your ability, your tree is free up until level 10. So all you have to do is when you start, just hit reset abilities, and then you can pick, like 4 or 5 abilities, whatever you want. So you don't have to use those abilities they give you.
Lovely.
Yep. Yeah, you can just reset and then pick. Just be mindful of, these ability essences here, right here. This is how much points you have. And each one of these are going to cost, ability essence. Like this costs 2, so I can learn it. This costs 3, I can't learn it. That's why it's red, because I only have 2 right now. But if you respec right at the beginning, I get level 1 if you click reset, which will be free for you. I think you'll have 9 ability essence. And then you can go and expend 9 of those, and that's going to get you 4 or 5 skills. Well, to get you 4 skills, probably. The yellow, purple, and red talents? Here, hold on a second. Let's take a look. Uh, I'm not sure what you mean by yellow, purple, and red. Are you talking about... I'm not sure what you mean. I mean, which yellow? I mean, these are just the ones I know that I've skilled, that I've learned. These are the ones that you can learn right now. These red ones here you can't learn because you're not high enough level. So these are gated by level. So at 32 I could learn Wind Fury Totem. At 70 I could learn Bloodlust. And then down here you have enchantments, and this is a whole other part of the game which is really cool. There's 173 pages of different enchantments that you can get. On top of my... Oh, those? These are macros. Those are macros. Oh, hey Phil, what's up? Yeah, I wasn't happy about the thing with that death is it was my own stupidity, Phil. What was happening is as I was running up to those 3 mobs I attacked, Phil, there were a couple mobs behind me which I knew there were, but I didn't really pay attention to what type of rogue they were, or what type of classes they were, and they were rogues. And so what was happening at the time, I didn't understand it because I don't usually look at the damage numbers too much. I mean, I don't look at what type of damage it is usually, unless it's spell damage. If it's spell damage, I'll take notice. But if it's melee damage, I don't really think about it too much. And what was happening is there were 2 rogues right behind me, and they were hitting me with backstabs. And so what was happening is I was taking these huge backstab hits. That's why I was struggling in that fight. All I had to do was basically just, rotate my character around so that those rogues were in front of me, and that fight would have been really easy. Also, the final blow that killed me was also a backstab. It was about a 250 damage backstab that dropped me. So it was just stupidity on my part. You know, that's the cool thing about playing these types of modes is you learn a lot. You know, lesson learned. Yeah. Yeah, no, I don't. If I die, I always, you know me, I always come back. You noticed in the replay that your bars hid your hot. Really? You mean like my heal? Well, the one thing that bothered me that did bother me was that um, when I started that combat, I was pretty low on mana, which was, you know, whatever, not a huge deal. But I shouldn't have done that. You should always go into combat with hopefully with full mana. If you're going into combat with more than 2 mobs, I mean, if I'm going to combat with like 1 or 2 mobs, it doesn't matter because I'm just going to annihilate them. You know, like this turtle. You know, it's like that. You know, I'm going to annihilate them. But yeah, if we look at it real quick, let's see. Shaky, and then we're gonna. He's like, what was that from? And I said, oh, that's from the. Where did I die at? Was it on this video? I can't remember. Yeah, we got Wind Fury, we got Mana. No, it was this video. Yeah, must-haves it. At this point, I'm just trying to get out. So, and I just keep getting crushed. The healing potion is already just getting so here's what happened, which is really interesting. I think it's always fun to watch. You know, I hate it when I die because, you know, I don't like to die, but if you notice what happened is as I charged in to fight these 3 mobs, I knew there were 2 mobs behind me, but I wasn't really paying much attention to them. I had been pulling 4, 5, 6 packs of mobs before this without any issue, but what I did here was really stupid. Is I positioned my character here, and these rogues behind me here come up behind, and so they're backstabbing me. So that's why I was really struggling in this particular fight. So all I really had to do was just turn around so that they weren't behind me. You can see right here, there's 2 rogues attacking me. And you'll see the backstab icon here. See this one? This is the backstab. So he hit me for, you know, like 277 damage. That's a lot of damage when I've only got 2381, and I've got... You know, and I've got 5 people hitting me. So that's a huge amount. This guy also hit me here. So you see the 2 backstabs. This is what really screwed the fight up. And at the time I didn't realize it. At the time I didn't realize they were rogues. So I just wasn't paying attention to that. So here the fight I think starts. Yeah, this is the start of the fight. Shield up, I would have been able to keep. Actually, there's a backstab even up here. So let's go back to like the regular death. I don't really want to listen to me. Where is it? Okay, so here it is. Yeah, but the problem here is I'm going up to it, and these are 3 assassins. The problem here is I'm running up, but I think there's 2 guys chasing me at the time, which I actually knew they were chasing me. See, there's one of them right behind me. So I charge in, and what screws me up here is the 2 guys come up behind me now, and they backstab, right? These 2 guys here. One did an ambush. Look at that. One guy didn't. It looks like he did an ambush on me. So 1 backstab, 2... 3, 4. Okay, there's 4 backstabs that hit me so far, but look at these 2 backstabs here for 580, exactly 580 damage. That's a lot of damage when I've only got 2381. And so at this point, I'm like, oh man, you know, this fight's not going so well. So I pop a healing potion, but they've already blown through the healing potion. And now I start running away. And actually, what's really interesting is they chase me for quite a while. And I'm like 50-50 right here, thinking I might make it, I might not. I'm not sure. There's really nothing I can do. I've already used my healing potion, so let's just keep throwing up mana bubble or mana shield and just trying to get away. There's really nothing else I can do. I don't have any kind of rooting ability. I screwed up once again, Phil, and didn't pick up Feign Death like an idiot. But what's funny is it looks like they're doing It almost looks like they're in ambushes, but that's a stealth ability. So I'm not sure what this skill here is. It could be the assassination rogues doing something. I'm not sure what, because that's like the ambush icon. So I'm not sure what that is. But what you're going to see, what kills me, what's really funny is what kills me is a backstab. And I'm running for quite a while. I'm like, oh, I'm running. These guys have to reset. They have to reset. I got my mana shield up. I was thinking they got to reset, and then look what killed me. A 264 through my shield, because I actually had a shield on me, but it knocked my shield down, and then it killed me. A 264 backstab. But yeah, they chased me quite a ways. Yeah, so whatever. So yeah, I was pretty mad about that, because I was like 40, 46 or something. Or 47. So I took a little break. Didn't, I created another character, but I was really mad. I was cursing, and I wasn't too happy. So I took a break and said, you know what, let me just take a little break. And I came back, and I'm still doing the same, pretty much the same build. I mean, I went through the builder and looked at, I kind of tried to spec out some builds. They came up being, too much, too many abilities. I couldn't get them all the skills I wanted, but got some lag spikes going on here. But the one good thing, Phil, about being able to start over is I was able to turn on the high risk mode at level 20. So I'm getting like blue drops. I've even got like, check this out, Phil. I even got the Dead Man's Hand, which I've never even seen this item before. Yeah. Oh yeah, and I was destroying mobs. I was having no problem with mobs. So, and that's the other part with this particular server is you get so overconfident because you're so powerful. I mean, you're so powerful and you get really overconfident. You're like, I can handle anything. But I got this Dead Man's Hand item, which I've never seen before. And when struck in combat, it has a chance of freezing the attacker in place for 3 seconds. That's kind of interesting. I just got this a little bit ago, Kaleidoscope Chain. If you go through my bags, I got this as a drop, this blue drop. I got this, I got this, I got this. I mean, when you're in high risk mode, you're getting blue drops like crazy. They're like all over the place. It's insane how many blues drop. So, I mean, it's just unbelievable. That's why Zalson, he's like getting all this gear, and I'm like, man. And funny because Zalson got to level 60, right? He leveled his tune all the way to 60, and he got his heart, his Iron Man mount and all that. And then what happened was he turned off Iron Man mode at 60, I think, which was a good thing, I guess. But he'd already completed the challenge at that point. He'd already gave him the mount, said he'd completed the challenge, which is weird because I thought it was to 70. But as he said, once he went into the Outland, he said he was getting ganked all over the place. Like he said, he got killed like 4 times as soon as he went into the Outland. So like there aren't a lot of ganking going on in the 0 to 60 content, but as soon as you get into the Outland, I guess it's a different story. And and not only are people killing him, but people can talk to you. They can actually talk to you. They don't have that, where they can only speak their language. So like, an orc character can be taunting you and talking to you while they're killing you, which is kind of weird. You should pick what? Picture what? But you know when to switch it off? Yeah. Yeah, you definitely. I mean, I only kept it on just to see how I wanted to see how good the gear was. It's amazing. But once I get up to close to 60, I'll probably, once I'm around like 59 or 60, I'll turn it off, I'm sure.
Lovely.
I'm good until level 58. Yeah. Yeah, you're probably right. But yeah, once you hit 20 is when you can turn on the high risk.
Lovely.
This is of course if you're doing.
Lovely.
I mean, it probably works that way for regular too. I don't know, but you know, if you're doing Iron Man, I know that at level 20 you can switch it.
Lovely.
So Phil, they're getting me with this whole cash shop thing, right? Yeah, you can add mods. This is a Wrath of the Lich King client, so yeah, you can add mods. Like one of the cool things is that they do. You can actually they have some mods integrated, so you can go in and just install them right here, like right off the add-ons and mods. But if it's not here, as long as it's a 3.3, 3.3.5 add-on, you can just try copying it into the add-ons folder like you normally would. Yeah, but Phil, the store, check this out, Phil. The store is getting me because I want to buy 2 mounts. Not just 1, 2. I want to buy this mount. It's a 2-seat mount. That means me and Zulson could ride this bad boy. I want the camel, which is really cool looking. And it says that 2 people can ride it. It says a 2-seat mount. So it's $25. And then I also want this mount. Because it'll just look really good with my transmog. But it'll look really good with my transmog. And it's also a High Priest Light Sworn Seeker. And it also, the speed increases. So like this mount will increase in speed as you skill up your riding skill. But it'll look cool. But I don't know, this one's more expensive. This one's like 75. So you're talking, $36.5, which I don't think I'm really going to pay for that. But the camel, I think, would be cool. I thought it'd be fun for me and Zolson to be able to ride around on the camel. Oh yeah, there's so many mounts you can buy off the shop. And then there's ones you get through doing the achievements, They give out some mounts for completing some of the achievements.
Lovely.
Yep, another blue item. They just keep coming, dude. Leather. Ooh, restores 5 mana per second. Reduces the cooldown of your consecrate. Well, if it was like plate or something. I haven't been getting much plate yet, so. Constantly running out of inventory space. All right, let's. Gotta go sell. Aquaman. Increases the damage of your physical abilities by 1%. Oh, the other thing, Phil, that's kind of interesting is that Like I said before, you enchant, you transmog by slot. So if I were to equip this chest piece, right, it doesn't affect my transmog because the transmog is by the slot. You know, you're transmogging the slot, not the item. Although if you transmog using an item, like if I transmog my chest to look like another chest, like this chest here, it will make that chest soulbound to you. Actually, this is an upgrade, wasn't it? Yeah. 240 armor, 10 strength, 305 stamina. Yeah, that's pretty good. Hmm. Yeah, it's so easy to level. They level so fast, and plus, the more you play it, I think the more you start to really understand how to level. You know what I mean? I'm probably gonna stop streaming and I'm gonna eat dinner at some point. My wife's making shepherd's pie, and she makes really good shepherd's pie. So take a break and eat that, and hang out with her until she goes to bed, and then I'll come back and stream, and we'll try to get back to what 40. We got to get to 50. Well, if we get to 40, I think I was 46. I think. So once we get to 47, we'll have surpassed where I was. I think. Did I get all of the? I didn't. Still need more panthers. Talents are bugging out right now. Weird. Okay, so what was it I was going to learn? There was something I wanted to learn. And I can't remember what it was. I think it was execute. Yeah, I don't know execute yet, which would be a nice one to get. but not mandatory. Another blue item. Same blue item. I just got that blue item a few minutes ago. Yeah, yeah. I was talking to Zolson, and you get the Iron Man mount at 60, I guess. I thought it was all the way to 70. I mean, making it just to 60 makes it a lot easier. What's the Iron Man challenge? It's just you just can't die. Basically, you can't group with other players. You can't trade with other players. You can't use the mailbox, and if you die, you can't. The Iron Man challenge ends for you. You can still play that character. You can like res and keep playing, but you won't. The Iron Man buff will be gone, and you won't get the reward of finishing it. Which the biggest reward is you get a mount. You get a mount for it. Yeah, he told me. Yeah, I talked to Zolsner today, Blue, and he said he got killed. He said once he went into the Outland at like level 60 or something, he said he got killed like really quickly. He said he was attacked 6 or 7 times. Yeah, no problem, 65. He said he was attacked 6 or 7 times, and he said he died quite a few times. And he also said that people were taunting him and making fun of him while they were killing him because you can actually read the text of other players. It's not like we're the Horde or talking in a different language you can't see. So you can actually see everything that all players are saying in the chat window. It's just kind of bad in a way because people will troll and act like douchebags. Yeah, that is mean. It's just not. It's just people being dumb, being adolescents. 35. Mm. Yeah, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. I don't really know. I mean, I want to continue to level to 70. I want to get, and I don't understand. I don't know if the talent points keep going, but like when I was doing the math, I don't know if I still have it. The math didn't seem to add up correctly. When I was looking at the numbers, like you should have 46 Eternal Essence at level 46, and so at 60 you should have 58. So it looked like to me when I went to the builder, I still have it open. When I went to the builder here and I built out like this character here, it says requires level 75, which to me didn't seem accurate because I've only got 22, 24, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 42. If I'm reading this right, I've only got 44. Well, actually here you can see arms 12, 10, so that's 22. So when you add across all this, it's 44. So when I look at what I would think I would have it at 46, I would have 46 8. At least one of my characters who was level 46 had that much AE. And at level 60, I should have 58. So I don't really understand why this says requires level 75. Is it the talent points? I mean, that's 57 talent points used. So again, I go back to here, and I should have... So maybe that's what it is. 50... Was it 57? So 57 would be another 6 levels. That would still make me level 66. So I'm not sure if the essence keep coming after level 60 or not. So that's the question that I don't really know the answer to yet. Oh, I know what I was going to get. I was going to get Blessing of Wisdom. But actually, the only reason I run out of mana is if I keep my mana shield up a lot. If I don't use my mana shield, I don't really run out of wisdom. I don't run out of mana really. Iron Man, you love the battle. You love battlegrounds. Yeah, I love battlegrounds too. But you said Iron Man prevents them from ganking you like they were results and towns still acquire. Oh, they still acquire past 16. Good. Your Iron Man's currently 63. Okay. Also, Zolson told me that if you take off the Iron Man title, at least for him anyway, when he took this off, he couldn't put it back after 60. But I think that's maybe after he died. I don't know. Maybe that was after he already died. So I don't really know. Zolson said he was doing the super duper, what is it, the nightmare challenge, and he said it was crazy. Oh, Tim, it was. If you look at that death, all it was they were backstabbing me, and then I didn't realize it at the time. Go back and watch the video, Tim Tom, and the two guys behind me were both rogues. I got backstabbed like 5 times in that fight for like almost probably like for quite a bit of damage, like well over 1,000 damage. So that was what was really hurting me there. The other thing too is I didn't start that fight with the full mana bar, and the last thing was when I was running away trying to get away. The final blow that killed me, interestingly enough, was a backstab for like 283 damage. So it was really the fact that I just had those rogues behind me and didn't realize that they were rogues. I just wasn't paying attention to that, and because I had killed 4, 5, 6 people groups before without any issue. And so I was sitting there fighting and wondering why am I losing so much health? Well, it was because the two guys behind me were rogues and they were backstabbing me. But cleave, yeah, cleave would be pretty good. Yeah, I've thought about adding cleave. I mean, I do a lot of AOE damage with Thunderclap, but it's not, I mean, if I kind of spec'd into cleave, I'm sure I could do a really powerful. But that would require quite a few. It wouldn't require like a ton of talents, but there are talents obviously to increase my cleave damage. He died after turning off Iron Man. Yeah. Oh, yeah. He turned it off. That's right. They just wouldn't attack you. Oh, that's interesting, Blue. Will the base cleave do quite a bit? Yeah, I've never used cleave a lot. So yeah, playing arms or playing with a two-hand weapon and cleaving is not something I've really done a lot of in World of Warcraft. Yeah, I know the damage is reduced in PvP. Yeah. Dawson said those guys were laughing at him. I wonder why they didn't attack. I don't wonder why they didn't attack blue though. That's really interesting. You know. Big damage there. Oh yeah, dude, I'm not prepared. Think about it this way. This server's been out for about 5 years. Think about the people who've been playing around with PvP builds for 5 years. And I've never done a single bit of PvP on this server. See, I'm not prepared. I have no idea what what I'm looking at. I only know from just playing World of Warcraft what abilities I think I should have. You know, I mean, I'll probably set up a couple different builds. Eventually, I'll get the, you know, I'll get the. Eventually, we'll get, you know, the. We'll open up Specialization 2 here so that we can carry a couple different builds. Maybe even open up Specialization 3. I may have to pay for it. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, you don't know for sure, Blue? So, Blue, you're still Iron Man. Yeah, let me know, Blue. Are you level 70 yet? It sounds like you're not level 70 yet. $63? Okay. How's the speed? How's the leveling from 61 to 63? Is it still really fast? Yeah, but you should get attacked by Iron Man players. Maybe there just aren't that many Iron Man players, Tim. We don't really know. I don't know. It's still much faster. Okay, cool. Thanks. I figured kind of it would be something like that. Yeah, I would think that most Iron Man players probably wouldn't attack you. Especially when you see someone like me who's transmog, that's actually going to be even more of a deterrent. You're going to think that I might be a player that's more serious about what I'm doing if I've got a transmog. Also, you'd have no idea what type of gear I have because I have a transmog.
Lovely.
Brutal overpower. Nice. You only saw one other man horn on your journey. It was from a distance, and we both looked at each other and just went, "Okay, I'm gonna go this way, and you go that way." Hey, thanks for the thanks. I'm assuming that's a sub. My subs aren't showing since Stream Elements did an update. It broke my thing. Appreciate it. U51, you just hunt down rares. It's crazy. Well, when you go into the when you have the oh someone died, or maybe not. I just see all the Fs. I don't see a death, so I'm not sure what's going on there. You had to buy bags. Well, what you buy, I'll tell you what you buy, and it's really not really that hard to tell. I mean, it's not that easy to see, right? It's what you have to buy. At least what I bought, which worked out to be amazing, is you go into Ascension bundles and you buy this one, the Burning Crusade War Chest, which will cost you 25 bucks. The reason this is so awesome is that it tells you in here that you're going to get a 22 slot bag, right? That's what it says. The Pit Lord Satchel 22 slot account bound bag. So you're thinking you're going to get one, but you don't get one. You get four. So here's 1, 2, 3, and one of them I already took out, right, and put in my bank. And the best part about it is if I throw this away, if I take this and pitch it and delete it, right, all I have to do is go back just like I would on an heirloom item and go to vanity, go to known vanity items, deliver, and it's back in my inventory. Except it's not letting me open it. Oh, I grabbed the wrong one. Sorry, wrong one. And 1, 2 bags, 3, 4. So I basically have unlimited 22 slot bags, unlimited 22 slot bags across all characters on my account on this server, because when you buy these types of things, they work for all your characters. So for a $25 purchase, you have unlimited 22 slot bags across every character on this that you create on this server. I mean, you can't beat that. You cannot beat that. That's amazing, you know? I haven't decided which two-hand weapon I'm going to specialize in, but I mean, I would probably be leaning towards the Source Specs at 10. That's the one I'm leaning towards, yeah. I don't have it yet, but that's what I was thinking about going, because I like swords, and I'm a human, so, you know, you want to get the advantage of the human racial. Racials work on this server, too, so... Yeah, I know. I'm not going to forget Feign Death. Feign Death is learnable right now. I think it's level 30. So... I don't think I really need it, but that's, you know, I said that last time, and look what happened, you know. I've gotten, I've gotten probably, I would say I've gotten about 20 blue items and 1 epic item, running the high risk. It's crazy. And the reason you want the blues is because the blues can actually be, you can actually take the enchants off of blue items and save them. And that's why you want to make sure, like here, improved Ren. So the base damage, increased base damage of Ren by 5. It's pretty good. It's not amazing. It's probably not something I would use, but you know, having it is probably not a bad thing. So you've gotten like 5 to 6 Bloodforge items. Oh, nice. Good. That's good that they're still pretty easy to get. So I'm pretty sure we could pick up Feign Death now. Yeah, see. Costs 3 though. can't remember if I still need these. I just need tigers, it looks like. We're almost getting to the point where I can farm that island again. Because I can farm that island for 4 levels in about an hour or less. I did a level there, in 12 minutes, I think. I think I did 2 levels in about 27 minutes? Don't throw or disenchant. It complements when you're... Oh, really? If you ever find gear with Zephyr. Okay, cool. Thank you. I will definitely won't. I do not have a guild, and I'm not in a guild. I'm just playing the game, trying to figure it out, like get used to all the builds and things. So I haven't really done too much with social side of the game. Of course, anybody who knows me knows that I don't do a ton with social anyway. But yeah, well, if I get to like level 70 and I find that like raiding or doing stuff at level 70 is really fun, then I definitely would join a guild. You know. How come there's no tigers up here? Oh, there's one. I'm gonna sneeze. Oh, big sneeze. Ah, jeez. Let's get rid of this. We don't need this war chest again. I hope there's no limit on these because I've just been throwing these things away like they're going out of style. It's just like every time you kill something, you get a green item. It's insane. Like green item, green item.
You can kiss your ass goodbye. You can kiss your ass goodbye. Lovely.
I'm gonna make sure that was working. I didn't remember hearing it. I guess I just haven't been dropping below 50%, 55% much. What's up, Grant? How's it going, man? All right, let's see. We just need a few more tigers, right? Three more tigers. Holy crap, that sounds insanely good. The Zephyr sounds like insanely good. Like overpowered good, you know what I mean? Definitely gonna want that with this build. I'm assuming that's a legendary enchant. Oh, my food's done, guys. I gotta eat dinner. Alright, guys, I'm gonna take a break. I gotta eat my dinner. I got shepherd's pie. It's gonna be yummy. Thanks, William. Thanks, Tim. I'll be back in a couple hours, and we'll pick up. I'm pretty tired, but I want to come back and see if I can get up closer to level 40.